Okay, so welcome to lesson 3 of section 3. We're going to sum up the entire first 3 sections right now. So what you've hopefully learned is that the layout of the piano, you've got 88 keys, right? You've got your white keys and your black keys. And you now also know that there's a lot of more white keys than black keys. Remember, for a single section, we've got 7 white keys and 5 black keys. The white keys usually have their own names, C, D, E, F, G, A, B. However, the black keys are referred to white keys. So for instance, C sharp, D sharp, F sharp, G sharp and A sharp. Or if we go down from a white key, it's D flat, E flat, G flat, A flat and B flat. Now we've also got these weird gaps right here because there's no black notes, which means that when we call out a C flat, instead of going down to a black key because there isn't any, we have to actually go down to a white note. When we say E sharp, we have to go up to the closest key, but there's no black key again, so we end up on this white key. And we've also learned that keys that are closest together, like for instance these two or these two, have an interval of a half note. Keys that are separated by a key, where there's one key in between, like for instance these two, have an interval of a whole note. Now if we combine all this information, what I'm basically saying is that when I say C sharp, it means I have to play a note half a tone or half a note higher than the C. Okay, so that's why we'll play the C sharp right here. If I say E sharp, I'm basically saying I have to play a note half a note higher than the E, which is the F. And this is where you hopefully start to understand that sharp simply means half a note higher and flat simply means half a note lower, and it doesn't necessarily mean I have to go to the closest black key on the right or the closest black key on the left, or even in this situation the closest white key. C sharp just means C plus half a note up. C flat simply means C plus half a note down. So as long as that you keep in mind that there's gaps here, and this distorts the system, the layout of the piano. And if I say sharp, you have to go half a note higher, and when I say flat, you have to go half a note lower. You've basically understood the main principle of the piano. Now if you've then also been able to remember all of the notes, C, D, E, F, G, A and B, you now exactly know what to do, because if I say E flat, you go to your E and go half a note lower. If I say F flat, you go to your F and you go half a note lower. Okay? If you understand how to do that, if you understand how to count your notes with half notes or even whole notes now and then, C to D is a whole note, remember, D and E is a whole note, E and F sharp is a whole note. If you remember how to do that, then you've basically learned everything you need to know from the first 3 sections, and now you're ready to continue on to either learn some more theory in section 4, 5 and 6, or to start playing your first songs in section 7, 8 and 9. Whatever you want to do, it's up to you. I will see you in the next section of your choice.